Now, it's a big secret bringing you in here. Welcome to the Pilbara series of this trip. Let's give you a bit of perspective of the country we're in. Today, punters left 80 Mile Beach this morning, heading towards Marble Bar. From 80 Mile Beach, we went out the main road, turned right towards Pardue, went down a little way, and we've turned left onto Borderline Road. This is it here. We're driving in the Great Sandy Desert in the Pilbara. Heading to a place called Shea Gap at the moment. It's on the road, so we'll have a look at that. Hammer Maps attributes this track as a medium difficulty one. Looks like there's been a vehicle or two down it. Well, who knows how long ago, but we're going down here with the caravan and camper trailer and heading for that gap up ahead and go through it, hopefully. Second time this track's taken a deviation. That's the old track just there, really washed out. This is really steep and the boss is going to drive it. She's in 4 high. She'll poop her pants, I reckon. Hopefully she won't pick up that log there. And big rocks down here. I better put it in 4 low. I've put it in 4 low now for her. See how she goes. She's going to miss that stump, which is good. She keeps on coming towards me. She'll miss those rocks as well. Take it out of gear. Try again. Just popped out of 4 low. There's a pretty well graded road up here. I think it's a mine road. And there's a sign a little bit further up. I don't know what it says. That's why we've got the wrap on all this bloody bushwork. We've knocked the crap out of the paint otherwise. Pretty flash road, this one. Just going to go up and see what the sign says. It's a fatality record thing. Try and jump back in the car. BCG contracting. It's a abandoned worksite. There's a lot of iron ore out here. Doolina Gorge, it's near Marble Bar. A few people camped out here. Well, I was hoping the missus would do this video from the passenger side, but she's decided to go for a walk down the road to take a picture of all these, I suppose it's Core 10 steel signs on the way into Marble Bar. So I'll go past her and wait for her down the other end. And that's just because I don't have my seatbelt on. Get off the road in case another car's coming behind us. I'll wait for her here. Says the Shire of East Pilbara, largest shire in the world, that sign. You'd almost think this was the rising sun army symbol. Warmest welcome from Australia's hottest town, apparently. Marble Bar, one of its claims is to be the hottest town in Australia. But if you look at Wikipedia, it says that it's second to Wyndham. But I think historically, Marble Bar has the longest running days of temperature above, I think it's above 45 degrees centigrade. That the hottest temperature recorded here was, I think it was in a December, can't tell you what year, 49.7 degrees centigrade. There's a bit of a historical complex here. It's the old government buildings. It's now a tourist information centre and cop shop. Date back to the early 1900s. Used to be a train station here as well. We're in between here and Port Hedland. I think it was closed about 1945 or thereabouts. Might be out of decade, but back in that era anyhow. Just headed out of Marble Bar for a look around the place. Came down Dirt Road and a little side track, Glen Herring or Glen Herring Waterholes. There's a couple of waterholes down here. We'll have a quick look, see if we can get down there. And there's a Glen Herring Gorge. We've got to go back that way. Let's go back onto the road. You might be able to see it over the rise there. But this little track ends where you can see it. It ends. And my map shows a couple of little water holes down here. So that's why we came down here to have a look, see if there's any water around it. There actually is. There's a bit of water down there. And down here. Nothing running, of course. On our way to Karuna Downs airstrip. It's an old Royal Australian Air Force strip, World War II. I think it was 1943-45. probably mentioned this already. It's called the Invisible Airstrip. Bit of a talk feast about why they called it that. I won't bore you, but anyhow, short of it is we're just driving along a track, came across this waterhole. The track we came down is the wrong track. I've been doing a little bit of four-wheel driving and sand and rocks and stuff, but anyhow, it's quite pleasant coming in here. Do a bit backtracking now to get back to the side track that was supposed to go down. We came off the hillside Marble Bar Road, coming down this way, and we're actually heading down the Blue Bar mine site by mistake. So you see we've turned around. Boss has just found an interesting bit of rock. Look at that reflection. Just going to go back. That's the turn off we're supposed to take. Come back down here, then down to here. Or is it over here? That might be at their old Karuna Downs. As the boss said, there's a shorter way, bitumen, but we have to go all the way back to Marble Bar, then back down. So we'll take that little track and see if we get there this time. Well, we've got to the intersection here. There's meant to be a road off to my right, and playing me down if I can see any defined track there. Doesn't look like anybody's driven down there. Well, that might just leave us the option of going the long way back into Marble Bar, but there's a couple of places we'll stop it on the way through there anyhow. Flying Fox Lookout, just outside Marble Bar. I think this is the Kongan River, and there's a river gauging station. I'm not sure if this is part of it or not. About a kilometre down the road from Flying Fox Lookout, there's a turn off to the right as you're heading towards Marble Bar. It says Jasper Deposit, Jasper the Stone, not Jasper the Ghost. I'm no geologist. I'm assuming some of this stuff around here is Jasper. An interesting archaeological line up the thing there. I don't know if that's quartz or not. This is Marble Bar Pool out to the right here. It's a water supply, I think, for the town as well. A little bit further in the direction we're going is China Pool or China Man's Pool? China Man's Pool. Street signs say this is Marble Pool, but the HEMA map said the other one we were at was Marble Pool, but the street signs said the other one we were at was China Pool. I guess the street signs are likely more accurate rather than HEMA maps. Sign on the way in said this is an A-class reserve. You can't chip or take any jasper from here. So no rock collecting in here. By now you would have seen some film or some video of 80 Mile Beach and a little reserve that we visited about 90 k's south of there. A whole bunch of rocks and stuff. And this is good, so she said, to spend days there just looking through the rocks, looking at all the interesting stuff there. I mean, you should do the same out here. Certainly interesting colours in the rocks anyhow. Let's get you in close to this. That's not half of it. Just look out in front of us. That's pretty amazing. What do you call it? Striations? All the lines. Just on our way in, main road into Corunda Royal Australian Air Force Base, the Invisible Air Base. it's a big secret bringing you in here. Well, that's what the sign says, and no doubt it was in the day. I think we're coming in that way. Hammer Maps is out. The road that I tried to get across on before, we came across that on the way in here. Apparently there's not too much left of this base except for the runways and perhaps some foundations. This is one of the runways. We just drove over another one. You can see a jet up in the sky there too. I wonder what's going to land here. Go drive down the runway, eh? Have a look. Come to the end. You can't see too much. There's a bit of a runway you can see there. A little bit of old metal and stuff. Some electrical cable. There's a roof of an old vehicle down here. Water tank. Hammer Maps has a couple of water holes out to the right. I'll put the drone up. I don't know if it's going to give a better perspective. You can see some buildings way off in the distance there, but that's probably got nothing to do with this secret airbase. At the back of the lookout, the boss has found a little cement slab. Could be a sentry post or a gunner's post or something like that. A lot of wheel tracks down there. That's a dry riverbed at the moment. Just some more old slab work here. Water tower lookout, Marble Bar. Just about to have a look at Marble Bar, the township. Right in front of us will be the van park. Main road runs from right to left. General store, post office, up down to the left there. There's a petrol station just over there. Some government buildings, well, you've seen them this morning. The road that we've just come back in on, out to the right.